Starting and scaling an Amazon FBA business is not something that is inherently difficult. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 5 steps that you absolutely need to do if you want to start and scale a business to 7 figures on Amazon, okay? So, I should tell you right now, okay, because we've seen a lot of guys on YouTube saying, look, I don't have anything to sell you, while they actually sell you softwares, they actually sell you a bullshit-ass course, all this stuff, right? I'm going to be straight up with you. I have something to sell you, right? Which is joining my private community that is right here, okay? So I can help you, I can get a few of you guys and help you scale your Amazon business like I did with Ernie, okay? Who did 2 million last year, like I did with Floyd, who started from 0 and I helped him go from 0 to $15,000 a month in 3 months. Or Yasmani that actually made, in March, I think, March is not last month, so 2 months ago, made $157,000 in revenue, right? And you can see all their story right there amongst other people on my website that you have a link below, okay? So just so you know, right now, you don't even have to think about it, okay? Just have to listen to what I say, see if it makes sense. My goal is to give you as much value as possible so you don't want the learning to stop, okay? So now that it's said, I'm going to actually kickstart your Amazon business in 15 minutes, right? At the end of these 15 minutes, you will know everything that you need to know to start and scale an Amazon business from 0 to 7 figures, okay? So let's go. So the first thing that you absolutely need to do, right, is you need to stop chasing everything when you have a new account and just start by opening one category, one brand, okay? Why? Because Amazon is just a place where you need to build trust, okay, with the platform. You need to build trust with Amazon, okay? And so I know that it's tempting at the beginning to try to ungate, request brand approval for every category, every brand. The truth is you are going to waste your money. At the beginning, you should not aim in your first week to make $1 million, okay? This is not how it goes. What you should aim for is open one thing and push volume in that thing, which is number 2, right? When you start, you cannot sell anything. You're not going to be able to sell anything. You just need to build trust with Amazon, and a lot of these things are going to open up by itself, right? You don't need to go and open up every single brand, every single category. They are going to open up by themselves, okay? So just unlock one thing that you can do volume on, either unlock one thing or find something that you can sell right now without being ungated. That is an auto ungate, which is becoming rare today, right? But find this one thing and then find one product in it that moves really, really fast. So the mistake that a lot of people make based on a lot of really bad advice that people have given on YouTube over and over again is you're trying to make a lot of profit. At the beginning, you're looking for a home run. Don't do that. That's not how you make money, okay? Find one product that you can move over and over again, right? That move like crazy. And sell a lot of this product, even if it's at 1% return on investment, even if you make 20 cents profit on it. Just move a lot of units to build that trust with Amazon, so Amazon can actually trust you and open up brands and categories. You're not trying to make $1 million just yet, okay? You're just trying to learn the process, how to make a product move on Amazon and build that trust with Amazon, which is the most important thing in this business if you run an Amazon business, because Amazon needs to trust you. Everything will become way easier once they do. When do they start trusting you? When you actually have moved a lot of products and no issues arise, right? That's how Amazon actually start trusting you. Open up one thing, start moving a product a lot. And the big mistake that a lot of people make, as I said, is that they are trying to make a lot of profit when they start. When you start a business, you should actually try to break even first, okay? You should try to figure out how you can actually break even. A lot of you guys want to start this business and have the wrong question, okay? Like, is it worth my time? Like, your time is not worth shit. Okay, you don't have a business working just yet. If you have a 9-to-5 job right now, even if you make $200 an hour at your 9-to-5 jobs, you cannot make money outside of your working hours. So your time is not worth shit. Your time is worth shit when your employer actually needs your time, but when it doesn't, it's not worth anything. So your time is not worth anything at the right now. Okay, whether you have a 6-figure job or if you have nothing. Okay, your time is not worth shit. Okay, stop thinking that you're more important than you are. Like at the beginning, when you start a business, to be honest, most business actually lose money for the first couple of years. You can actually start making money straight up with this business, okay? But you have the wrong mentality, okay? You should at least break even. You should try to find a way to break even. So if you don't make like a 30% return on investment, like a lot of guys actually suggest that you do at the beginning, it's fine. Just try to break even at scale. Just try to break even with a product that you can move like 20 units a day. And maybe not, but like let's say 5 units a day. Find one product that you can move a lot of, that you can break even, and build that trust. And to be honest, I would say if I had to start again, like I would find a product that can move 100 units a day. If I lose 10 cents per unit, I'm fine with it, okay? Sometimes orange bars are great, especially when you start, because you build that relationship with Amazon. And a lot of stuff is going to open up by itself. You are going to waste less money on getting by actually having a product that moves really fast but lose a little bit of money than actually on getting every single brand. Why? Because you'll be able to move really, really fast. A lot of brands are going to open up by themselves fast. A lot of categories are going to open up by themselves fast if you move a lot of products. That's what you need to do, okay? Stop focusing on trying to find products, try to make things worth your time. When you start a business, it's never going to be worth it at the beginning for your time because you're going to make more money actually working a job. And you need to get into that mentality. You're going to lose a little bit of money at the beginning or you're going to break it. If you break even, to be honest, great. But that should be what you do. So you build that trust with Amazon. Step number 3 is you need to build a daily deal engine, not a wish list. Okay, so you need to build a way to find product consistently every single day. If you have the time to do it yourself, great, do it. Most of you guys have the time to do it because you guys don't have anything to do anyways. You watch too much Netflix. You play too much video games. You do too much bullshit activity outside of your job. Okay, cut all that, spend that time sourcing. Okay, first develop the skills yourself, and so you can build that engine that will have you have daily leads that have like you need to have a constant stream of new deals. Okay, it's going to be really, really important. Why do you want to be able to find leads consistently every single day? Here's why. Because you need to flip like a trader, not a hoarder. Don't hoard on products. Okay, you want to set an inventory turnover rate that you are going to stick to, which means that you need to choose how much inventory you want to buy of every single product. What I recommend is 2 weeks, because if you can flip your whole inventory every 2 weeks, you are going to be able to grow your business really, really fast. But the only way to be able to do this is to actually do this thing right here, okay, which is build a daily deal engine. Because if you don't have leads that come in every single day, it's going to be really hard for you to have enough products to buy products every single day to be able to maintain 2 weeks worth of inventory at all time. You need to have a lot of leads to be able to do that. You need to be able to find a lot of products to be able to do that, okay? Or you're going to do it by sourcing daily and by building that engine that was in step number 3, okay? Because it's a huge mistake, like a lot of you guys, and I did that mistake as well, right? I did not have a goal when it comes to my inventory turnover. So sometimes I was buying 2 weeks worth of inventory. Sometimes I was buying like 3 months worth of inventory. That's a huge mistake. One of the key metrics that you need to keep in your business is your inventory turnover. Too many guys are actually keeping that return on investment, that metric, okay, return on investment, and put that KPI as the most important KPI. It's not. Return on investment, it's not. It's a limitation. Because you cannot run your business long-term losing money. So you need to at least break even. But the most important part is being able to flip your money at the same rate consistently or around the same rate. Because of course, it's fine that sometimes it takes you 13 days to flip your money. And some of the days, like some of the time 17 days. But you want it to average out around something that makes sense. And the lower that number, the faster your business is going to grow. A mistake that a lot of people make is thinking, look, I'm going to move to wholesale because it's better, it's easier to buy a lot of inventory. Because it's a huge misconception that you actually scale this business by just buying 200 units of a product. And that's a dumbass advice that a lot of people in the community have been telling you, okay? That you're going to scale, and there were shorts about that and all that stuff that, yeah, the first time I got my 6-figure month was when I bought 200 units. Like, that's a dumbass advice. That's not how you scale a business. Okay, that's not, and of course, on the other end, if you look at the other extreme, You're not going to scale your business by buying 10 units of every single product that you find. That's not what you should do. What you should do is buy 2 weeks worth of inventory of every single product that you find. If it's your goal, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, don't go above 4 weeks. 2 weeks is where it's at, okay, where it's going to grow as fast as possible. Under 2 weeks is not going to be enough. Right, it's just not going to be enough for your inventory to be dispatched in a good way. But 2 weeks worth of inventory, if you can maintain 2 weeks worth of inventory on all your inventory all the time, your business is going to grow so much faster. Okay, you're not going to grow your business by actually finding 70% return on investment leads constantly. That's not how you grow your business, okay? A lot of you guys want huge margin. Huge margins are not what grow a business, what grows an inventory business. That's not how you grow an inventory-based business. You grow an inventory-based business by maintaining a really low inventory turnover. That's how you grow that business. Why is that, you may ask? I'm glad you asked. The reason why it is how you grow a business is because you don't grow a business by using your own money. But once you are able to actually have a really low inventory turnover, guess what? Everybody will throw money at you to actually scale your business. You're going to be able to have loans. You're going to be able to use credit cards to scale your business, right? Which is how we get into number 5, okay? You need to borrow like a shark, not like a victim, okay? You need to borrow money because you know how long it takes you to flip money. Right? So if it takes you 2 weeks to flip money, okay, and so if we add lead time and whatever, and the time that it takes for you to actually get the disbursement from Amazon, which is around 9 days on average, based on what I've seen on people's account, right, and on mine as well, it might take you like 25 days to one month to actually, when you spend money, get your money back, right? So once you know that, and you know that when you use any credit card on the day that it opens, right? You actually have 50 days, 55 to 60 days to actually pay back that credit card without interest. Guess what? It's a free money glitch. Like it's literally an infinite money glitch. That's it. But you need to stop hoarding products. You need to actually stick to your inventory turnover. And that's how you're going to scale your business, okay? Because at that point, you'll be able to borrow money. You are never going to scale your business with your savings. That's not how you scale a business, and that's a dumb way to scale. Why? Because it justifies you actually making dumbass choice when it comes to actually buying inventory. That's why. That's why, because then, like, there's no need for you. If you actually have an inventory turnover rate that you can actually stick to, stop using your money. Keep your saving. Use other people's money to actually scale your business. Don't risk your money. You need to keep some savings for you to be able to take care of stuff if like emergency arise, right? You need to keep your investment. You know, your investment. Keep your investment because you want your investment to grow. And use other people's money because other people are looking for a place to actually invest their money. Use their money to scale your business, grow your investment, grow your savings, your emergency like savings, all that stuff, so you can keep your family safe when you need it. Start using other people's money to scale your business, okay? Stop justifying that your business sucks because you cannot use credit, okay? And a lot of people in the community, whether it is on Twitter, on YouTube, whatever, say that it's dumb to use credit to scale a business. That should be a sign that you should stop listening to all these dumbass on YouTube and on Twitter and actually try to get some business common sense. Okay? Stop using your money. There's a reason why all the billionaires that you are going to see, like whether it is, if you read Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? Robert Kiyosaki, if it is Naval Ravikant, if it is Donald Trump, Grant Cardone, all the billionaires that you can see use other people's money to actually scale their business, not their own money, and talk about leveraging other people's money. You don't scale a business by actually putting your own money into it. That's not how you scale a business because you haven't built the engine where you can actually throw fuel in. So if you're not like, if other people are not willing to put money into your business, it's probably because your business sucks. And if you're not willing to actually take other people's money to scale your business because you're not confident, because you're scared what might happen, like, how can you be more scared about other people's money than your own, right? Like, just, you're thinking backward. You are thinking backward. Be conservative with your own money and take risk with other people's money. And safeguard yourself, safeguard your investments, safeguard your savings, your emergency funds, all that stuff. And use other people's money to scale and just pocket the profit. And keep feeding your investment, keep feeding your emergency fund. But you're thinking backwards. Be conservative with your own money. And be bearish with other people's money. That's how it's supposed to be done. Not the other way around. The other way around is backward. And you should just think about it this way. You've done things wrong so far. Okay? And if you're just starting with your Amazon business, just start doing things this way. Right? Just start doing things this way right there. So, as I said, right, my goal is to show you, to actually share as much value as I can with you, so you want the learning to continue, right? And you want to actually dive deeper into these strategies. What you should do is go on my website, you have a link below, right? Enter your name, your email. Here we go. And you can email me at any time at this email, by the way. You sign up, right? You click to sign up, and it's going to bring you to this page with a calendar on it, right? You have my calendar. You can actually choose a date right there, choose a time, not 7 a.m. Like, it's not supposed to be that early. But my team will jump on a call with you, right? My team will, like, you just press next, and then you enter your details. That's it. And you answer like 2-3 questions. My team will hop on a call with you, and we are going to scale your Amazon business. All right? So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, do all that YouTube stuff. I'll see you inside.